Good morning, everyone. So, we were waiting for our principal, and our respected principal has just arrived. So, this is the first day in UCMS for you all, as I have already interacted, sir, with them a bit before you have arrived. So, I won't be repeating those things. But it is good to have sir with us, and he will share with us about UCMS and the legacy of UCMS. And the legacy of UCMS is the people in UCMS. It's you and the students. And I would invite sir, without wasting any time further, to come on dais and address you all.
Thank you. A very good morning to all of you. और जोर से आवाज़ नहीं आई. Very good. Good morning. Good morning. So I'm really happy because मैं भी थोड़ा nervous हूँ. मेरा भी पहला time है. To address the students of first year on the first day. I just took over around 4-5 months back, but I have been here, and I always say that I have been a vintage property of UCMS because I joined UCMS in 1987. आप तो पैदा भी नहीं हुए होंगे तब. That was 35 years back. As a senior resident, I did my MD and MBBS from Banaras Hindu University. I belong to Delhi. Had my pre-medical at Hindu College, and then I went to Varanasi. So when I still remember, I hope all of you understand Hindi. Please raise your hand if anybody doesn't understand Hindi. Okay, so I can speak in Hindi in between if I wish to. तो 35 साल पहले की बात है, जहां आप अभी बैठे हो, यहाँ पर खेत हुआ करता था. When I joined UCMS, ये सारे खेत थे. Other than the building that was there, जो अभी आपकी UCMS की बिल्डिंग है, और एक हॉस्पिटल की शुरू की OPD की बिल्डिंग थी. That's where I started my journey. That's where the UCMS also started its journey in this particular campus. तो तब से और आज तक much water has flown down the drain, and as I said कि अब ये बड़ा conference hall, library block है. उस ज़माने में यहाँ एक छोटा सा shack हुआ करता था, ढाबा टाइप का, जहाँ हम रात में ड्यूटी करके आके और चाय पिया करते थे. And we used to meet our friends in the midst of the fields. They were paddy fields most of the time. So, I'll.
You have the PPT.
You have the PPT, so you can just put. हाँ, you can. आप मेरे को दे दो. I'll. Gurash, you can give it to me. So, UCMS, and first of all, I like to welcome you all, congratulate you, to you, your parents. I hope there are some parents as well. Heartiest congratulations, and for the remarkable achievement of your sons and daughters. If they are not there, then our heartiest congratulations to you for being the worthy son or daughter of your proud parents. Welcome and best wishes for a bright future, great career, and a career that you have chosen for yourself. The career is totally different from other careers that you have, which are full of, सोचा था बचपन में या आज तक भी हाँ डॉक्टर बनना है, या पेरेंट्स ने सोचा था, कुछ ने खुद सोचा होगा, खुद के पेरेंट्स ने सोचा होगा. But now, whether you are here by choice or whether you are here by default, you are going to join a fraternity which is unique in itself, which is definitely एक डॉक्टर या इंजीनियर जो भी कोई होता है, बट ऑलवेज द डॉक्टर होल्ड द सुप्रीम पोजीशन इन द सोसाइटी वेर एवर यू गो, एंड दैट्स व्हाट यू विल बी रिवर्ड फॉर. It's, you are not a student, undergraduate student or postgraduate student of any other specialty. This is totally different. Has anybody read द एरिक सेगल्स नॉवल डॉक्टर्स पढ़ा है किसी ने? एरिक सेगल का डॉक्टर्स. इट वॉज पब्लिश इन 1988 and set in 1962 Harvard Medical School. So the first page when it opens, that's a very good, वो romantic novel है, थोड़ा medical story है, but it's a romantic novel. But first day, the dean, like I am addressing the students, so the first page opens that the dean is addressing the students. And the dean writes a figure on the blackboard. मुझे याद नहीं एग्जैक्ट फिगर क्या है, बट इट वॉज समथिंग लाइक 24 or 27 or 29, समथिंग लाइक दैट. एंड दिस इज व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस फिगर. सो कैन एनीबडी गेस व्हाट वाज द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट फिगर? सो आई एम रिपीटिंग दैट क्वेश्चन. सो दैट question will be the meaning will be same, but the answer which was given in the novel is different, and the answer which I'll give will be different. 24 or 27, he said, these are the only diseases, number of diseases that you can cure. That's all. So this is all the modern medicine can do. The rest of the diseases are not curable. We are just giving supportive management. Okay, here is where I like to differ with you. Because I'll say you can treat and cure all the diseases you can come across. It's not that the medicines are curing the disease. वो जो 24-25 डिजीज़ की बात कर रहे थे, वो बात कर रहे थे कि इतनी दवाइयाँ हैं जिनसे आप एंटीबायोटिक्स है, टाइफाइड ठीक हो जाएगा, या आपका कोई ट्यूमर है, आपने सर्जरी कर दी, ट्यूमर ठीक हो जाएगा. बट देयर आर मच मोर देन मेडिसिन और सर्जरी. It's you, your behavior, your professionalism, your communication, your demeanor, which is much more important. कैसे आप मरीज से बात करते हो, कैसे आप उसके पेरेंट्स से बात करते हो, कैसे आप उसके घर वालों से बात करते हो, और कैसे आप उसको एक सहारा देते हो. It's just a development of a mutual trust between you and between the patient. And this is the trust which heals much more than the medicine. This is the trust which heals much more than the surgery wherever offered. आज भी आप पढ़ते होंगे, there are so many quacks. क्वैक के पास मरीज क्यों जाता है? उसको कोई क्वालिफिकेशन नहीं है, उसको दवाइयाँ 2-4 पता है, पैरासीटामोल पता है, कुछ एंटीबायोटिक पता है, that's all. बट क्वैक से भी मरीज ठीक होते हैं. क्यों ठीक होते हैं? बिकॉज क्वैक्स are very good communicators. They can relate to the patient in their own language, in their own voice. And that is the beauty of healing. Healing does not lie in the medicines. That's why artificial intelligence or computers, etc., they can never replace a physician in flesh and blood. So this is your first day today. You are now from a kid at the doorstep of adulthood, and from school going to college goer, that is a professional college. Medicine is a unique profession. As I've said in so many words, it is a unique commitment to put service to others first. You are now a lifelong learner. वो दिन अब आपके चले गए कि आपको क्लास में पढ़ाया गया या फिर कोचिंग क्लास में पढ़ाया गया, घर आके पेरेंट्स ने पढ़ाया. यू हैव टू मूव आउट ऑफ दैट. अब कहाँ जाना है? दिस इज सेल्फ लर्निंग. इट्स ओनली अपॉन यू. सी, पासिंग MBBS इज वन ऑफ द ईजिएस्ट जॉब दैट इज देयर. MBBS में पास करना कोई मुश्किल नहीं है. तो आप पास होने के लिए ना पढ़ें, क्योंकि पास तो सब हो जाएंगे. जो बहुत हमें होता है कि हमें मुश्किल होती है किसी को फेल करने में. तो इट इज़ एग्जामिनर्स जॉब कि वो किसको कितनी मतलब सो इट इज़ नॉट डिफ़िकल्ट टू गेट पास, बट इट इज़ डिफ़िकल्ट टू लर्न बीइंग अ डॉक्टर. एंड यहाँ पर कोर्सेज डिफरेंट हैं. आप प्रोफेशनल कॉलेजेस में और बाकी कॉलेजेस में भी सेमेस्टर सिस्टम यहाँ भी है, बट वो नाम को है. एक सेमेस्टर सिस्टम इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेजेस में या अलग होता है, वेयर एक सेमेस्टर ख़त्म हुआ, सेमेस्टर ख़त्म, बात ख़त्म. वो चीज़ आपको ज़िंदगी में कभी दोबारा नहीं पूछी जाती. दिस विल नॉट हैपन इन द मेडिकल प्रोफेशन. because this is totally integration. There is horizontal integration, means there is a, अगर आपको फर्स्ट प्रोफेशनल में या फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर में एनाटमी, फिजियोलॉजी, बायोकेमिस्ट्री पढ़ाया जा रहा है, तो सब में आपस में इंटीग्रेशन है. और इसी तरह से फर्स्ट में आप अगर सेकेंड में सपोज एनाटमी पढ़ रहे हो, इट इज़ इंटीग्रेटेड विद सर्जरी विच विल कम इन द थर्ड सेमेस्टर. तो अगर आप एनाटमी भूल गए तो आप सर्जरी आगे कैसे पढ़ोगे? दैट इज इम्पॉसिबल. अगर आप फार्माकोलॉजी भूल गए, हाउ विल यू गो एंड लर्न द प्रैक्टिस ऑफ मेडिसिन? सिमिलरली इज फिजियोलॉजी. सो ऑल दीज आर इंटरलिंक्ड. दैट्स वाई whenever you buy books, जो आपकी फर्स्ट ईयर की बुक है वो फाइनल ईयर तक और उसके बाद भी ज़िंदगी, मेरे पास आज तक मेरी ग्रेज एनाटमी रखी हुई है जो मैंने अपने फर्स्ट ईयर में खरीदी थी. You never part away with your books because they are always the part of your life and they always help you at every stage. Maybe नया एडिशन आएगा, नया एडिशन आप ले लोगे, लेकिन किताबें हमेशा आपको वो पढ़नी पड़ेंगी and this will be a lifelong learning as we say. Another important thing, there is always a professional security. Physicians will always be in demand. There is no recession for the physician at any given point of time. As I said, in the school you attain the basic knowledge, there is guidance of parents and teachers, and your life is managed by others mostly. Your life is managed by your teacher, your life is managed by your parents, your life at times is managed by your brothers, sisters and your peers. But now, from now onward, you are accountable to yourself only. You're not accountable even to me, you're not accountable to anybody, you are accountable to you only. But how? We expect out of you something as a UCite, because being a UCite is a matter of pride. Why being a UCite is a matter of pride? How many medical colleges are there in India? Any guess? Any guess? 300? 400? 500? 600? Beyond 600. 613 medical colleges, 93,000 undergraduate admissions. And this is the college where you are sitting, where you are admitted, is consistently amongst the first 10 medical colleges of India. So you have to be proud. That's why we are also proud of having you here at University College of Medical Sciences. I think we have already disclosed that. Now this is important. What is unique about medical education? You do not study to pass the test. You study to prepare for the day when you are the only thing between the patient and the grave. That's what is more important. Passing is not important. You may pass, you may become a good physician, you may not become a good physician, but you will become a good physician only the day you have saved a person from going to the grave. You have saved the life of a person. Why I came into medicine, why you came into medicine? There may be several reasons. बहुत सारे reasons होते हैं, कुछ life experiences भी होते हैं, and you will have similar experience in your life also. I just recall my first day at the medical school. तो मेरे लिए cultural shock था. एक आदत पड़ी हुई थी 6 घंटे स्कूल जाना है. हाँ, from higher secondary 10+2 के बाद you have around let's say 8 to 2 का स्कूल होता है, उसके बाद आके खाली, फिर अपना कोचिंग किया, कुछ किया, बाकी अपना टीवी देखो, खेलने, शाम को खेलने का टाइम फिक्स है 4 घंटे या 3 घंटे, उसके बाद दोस्तों के साथ गप मारने का टाइम फिक्स है. सो यहाँ कोई टाइम फिक्स नहीं है, बिकॉज ऑल द टाइम यू आर लर्निंग, एंड विद इन दैट मैश you have to find time for school, you have to find time for your entertainment, you have to find time for your upliftment, for learning, but everything you are learning in yourself, and you are a class apart now. So behave a class apart, not behave a class apart का मतलब ये नहीं है कि now you are become आप थोड़ा घमंडी हो गए, थोड़ा घमंड आ गया, but you have to become more humble rather, because only then you can solve the problem of others. I think I have already said that. Now this is about the medical schools in Delhi, the oldest four, and we are, as you can see, the Lady Hardinge founded 1916, AIMS 1956, Maulana Azad 1958, and UCMS 1971. And there are other new kids on the block, Vardhaman, PGIMR. So हम थोड़े बुढ़े लोगों में आ जाते हैं, हम मैच्योर हैं. History of UC, we are a part of Delhi University of Delhi, and remember, this is the only constituent college of University of Delhi. Constituent college is different, recognized colleges are different. Even Maulana Azad, Lady Hardinge, they are not constituent college of University of Delhi. So this is a college only which is owned by the University of Delhi and by an autonomous body. And that is the beauty of University College of Medical Sciences. In 1971, the classes began in the Department of Chemistry in the North Campus. That was 25th October 1971. And then clinical posting started at Safdarjung Hospital in 1973. And the college was then shifted to the emergency block of Safdarjung Hospital. And finally, UCMS moved to this particular campus in 1985 under the principalship of Professor K.N. Sharma, who was a great physiologist and a great educationist. This is all, as we say, we are proud to be part of University of Delhi, which was founded in 1922, started with 3 colleges, 2 faculty and 750 students, and we have now more than 3.5 lakh students in University of Delhi, and with Vice President of India as the Chancellor. Why University College of Medical Sciences is best? You'll find, compare with any other medical colleges in College of Delhi, the best attendance by the teachers and the uniformity and the continuity of classes is best at. It is rare that a teacher would miss his or her class in University College of Medical Sciences. That's why we are achieving top ranks in PG entrance. We are also the front runner in extracurricular activities. There is hardly any day when a student batch will not come to me, sir, आज हम photography में ये prize ले आए, आज हम choreography में ये prize ले आए, आज basketball में ये ले आए. मुझे कभी कभी कहना पड़ता तुम पढ़ते भी हो या खाली ये एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर में ही पार्ट लेते रहते. So that's and they are equally well ahead in the charity as well, because they are doing so much of work in the social field as well. Single room in hostels when you join, which is rare in other colleges, but I won't boast much about it. जिनको मिलेगा उनको सिंगल मिलेगा, जिनको नहीं मिलेगा तो नहीं मिलेगा. I remember the first day when the counseling opened, and then a lady came to me. पहले दिन की बात है, मैं देखने गया वहाँ सब ठीक ठाक इंतज़ाम है या नहीं है. कैंटीन में काउंसलिंग हुआ था ना इस बार आपका. तो a lady came to me. She was the mother of a prospective student who is being admitted. She said, sir, मुझे complaint है या problem है. मैंने कहा बताइए. She said कि मेरा बच्चा DPS में पढ़ता था, ठीक है, दिल्ली पब्लिक स्कूल में. आई एम अ रेजिडेंट ऑफ दिल्ली एंड आई वांट अ रूम इन द हॉस्टल फॉर माय बॉय बिकॉज आई वांट द बॉय टू स्टे इन द हॉस्टल. सो आई सेड दिस इज वेरी गुड दैट यू वांट द बॉय टू स्टे इन द हॉस्टल, बट व्हाई? आई वांट हिम टू लर्न इंडिपेंडेंस. मैंने कहा देखो, जब तक वो दिल्ली में रहेगा वो कभी इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं होगा. वो हर सैटरडे संडे आपके पास घर भाग जाएगा, वो हफ्ते में 2 दिन बार आपके पास रहेगा, आप उसके पास आते रहोगे. तो in case if you want him or her to be independent, send him out of Delhi to some other state, other medical colleges. मैंने कहने को ये कह दिया, लेकिन उसके पीछे मुझे डर क्या था, मैंने क्यों ये कहा, क्योंकि मेरे पास हॉस्टल में रूम नहीं है दिल्ली को देने के लिए. The hostel was built for 100 students, you know, and since then now we have 170 students, but the number of rooms has not increased. So I really would wish that I would have given room to each and every student, but these are the limitations, certain limitations that we have. You will realize that being in here we have certain limitations. एक auditorium हमारे पास यही है जो proper auditorium. You may not find here a swimming pool, but they are on the blocks एंड जो भी हमारे पास खेलने की थोड़ी बहुत जगह है वो थोड़ी कम हो गई, बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली एज द पेशेंट्स आर द प्रायोरिटी, सो वी आर totally new hospital is coming up on the playground we used to have in our campus. So there are few limitations, but I am sure with these limitations also you'll do your best. GTB hospital has 2,000 plus beds. In the COVID, you must have heard that Guru Tegh Bahadur Hospital and Maulana Azad were declared the COVID-only hospital, and the services we gave, even a resident of pathology, resident of anatomy, not only the clinical people, everybody catered towards the patients who were coming with COVID. And many of our doctors and many of our nurses, other paramedical staff also lost their lives fighting with the COVID in this pandemic. Even our undergraduate students were posted, even our interns were posted, and they unhesitantly, they did all the service that were available for the mankind. So gradually, I think if Professor Giri is coming? Yes, okay. So Professor Subhash Giri is the medical director of the hospital. So I think he'll be talking more about the GTB hospital per se. The building and its structure, we have a OPD, IPD service, a separate maternal child health block, a residential block, and then we have a post office and bank within the college premises. And we have a good canteen, which I'm sure you will all enjoy. These are the few of the past principals of University College of Medical Sciences. The first, I'll say, who is a real doyen, who was a real doyen in his field, Professor Avtar Singh Pental, the first one, and he is a Padma awardee. He has been director of VP Chest Institute. He was also the Director General of Indian Council of Medical Research, and he is a renowned physiologist who has given us several innovations which are still like the receptors. You will learn about them. So he was the first who was there to find the J receptors in the. Then we have again Professor C.S. Chutani, who was also the Director General ICMR, Professor K.N. Sharma, who was a principal here for 15 years and instrumental in bringing this college here. Professor O.P. Kalra is the next, last in the first row. Professor O.P. Kalra is now the Vice Chancellor of SJT University, and previously he was Vice Chancellor of PG Institute at Rohtak, where all this agitation is now going on. Then we have Dr. V.P. Gupta, an ophthalmologist, and Professor A.K. Jain. And a special thing about Professor A.K. Jain, who was our principal, my predecessor, that he is one of the, there is a list released recently by the Stanford University of 2% scientists of the world which have the maximum research, and I am happy to say, proud to say, that Professor A.K. Jain is one of the person who is in that list of 2% scientists of the world. He is an orthopedician. And Professor Jain has also made a part of this presentation, which I am making it to today. So I am acknowledge a few slides to Professor A.K. Jain also from this presentation. Coming to our faculty, as we say, it's not the building that make the UCMS. It's not the place that make the UCMS, because UCMS always has been looked upon as Jamna Par wala college. Okay, but this Jamna Par has excelled, and now it's no more a place to be looked down for. The faculty, we have full-time regular faculty. Most of the teachers are acclaimed researchers, noted educationists, and they are prolific writers in various subjects. You'll come to know each of them. You already have been engaged with Professor Amir Maruf Khan, who is our coordinator of medical education, and who will be your biggest contact point, along with Dr. Satyendra in medical education, to take you and to guide you in this professional course. We have Dr. Dheeraj Shah, who is the current academic coordinator, and he is one of the acclaimed person. And this year, our college, 4 of our faculty got the famous fellowship of National Academy of Medical Sciences, which only 800 scientists in India have got so far in the last 50 years. So it's a big achievement again for University College of Medical Sciences. The teachers are constantly publishing. We have a very active research unit, multidisciplinary research unit, and we have almost 500 papers per year. That translates to 4 papers per faculty per year. That is really phenomenal. We are almost at number 2 or number 3 in terms of the research output that is being given out by the medical fraternity in the country. These are the national rankings, no mean rank. You can see we have been at number 12, India Today 2017, number 5, Outlook number 12, Careers 360 number 3. You must be knowing better because you must have seen through all these rankings before you chose your college. We have a UCMS convocation. Last year we celebrated the 50 years of UCMS in 2021, and the Vice President of India was our chief guest. And every year we try to have a convocation. You are privileged, one of the batches with a new curriculum, which is now named as competency-based medical education curriculum, and we are starting with this foundation course, which is of 2 weeks. Remember, this is important. Take it as the beginning and feel free to ask as many questions as possible. We are going to keep it practical. There is nothing you need to note down. Just imbibe, just soak in what all is being, we are introducing you to in this foundation course. What UC teachers want to bring to you. We share the hope and serve to shape your mind, develop your ability, hone your character, so that you leave the institute as a skilled and a compassionate physician you dreamt of becoming. We believe that your generation is intelligent, caring, energetic, and with a drive to improve health status of the India, and you will inherit from us. Life as a medical student in UC is as we say, bindas. There is no stress, no tension. It's a UCMS brotherhood you will enjoy. There is, you'll find the Ripple, and I think in next 1 or 2 days we are starting with Avalanche. That is a sports festival. So straight away, you'll be into a festive mood in first 3-4 days. So it's really an education with pleasure. And a unique function is a teachers' carnival. One of the days in Ripple, all the teachers present, whatever they have, they know in cultural field, जो भी उनको बचा खुचा अब बचा है पढ़ाने के बाद जितना बचा है उसको they try to be with the so as I said, the teachers carnival, Ripple is a festival unique to UCMS. Your friends and colleagues here will become your greatest asset and your biggest support. What about life after UC? No doubt, life will be different. As long as you are inside the UC, and then after leaving, you will miss the hostel nights and the UC days. But UC will live inside you forever. You see, I am the principal now. I meet senior people, very senior people, and they're even older than me. 80 years, 85 years, 90 years. They refer to me as sir. मैंने कहा सर मत कहो सर आप सर हो आप इतने पुराने UCMS के हो. They said no, you are sir because you are our principal. Whenever I hear the name UCMS, I still feel I am a student. और प्रिंसिपल जो है वो प्रिंसिपल ही रहेगा. मुझे तो आपसे अभी भी डर लगता है. So that's what I said. I mean by saying that UC will never leave you. UC will live inside you forever. You will be the ambassador of UCMS. कल को कोई ये ना कहे कहाँ से पढ़ के आए हो, UCMS से पढ़ के आए हो. ऐसा तो नहीं सोचा था कि ऐसा करोगे. ये शब्द कभी सुनने को ना मिले तो सबसे अच्छा है. And yes, take the torch and spread the light. Careful that you don't cast a shadow on your alma mater, and your action should make us shine brighter and stronger. There are few tips for smooth transition. Just to talk about our alumni. We have a very good alumni association, and our alumni, who are our current alumni, where are they placed? I'll just name 2-3 people. I'm sure you must have heard the Director General Health Services, Dr. Atul, he is a UCite. Director General Indian Council of Medical Research, just appointed, Dr. Rajiv Behel, he is a UCite. Palash Sen, you all must have heard of the famous singer. He is a UCite. Rather, he was in the first batch I taught in 1987 as a senior resident. And so there are so many which I can't even enumerate. Even I got a call day before yesterday. I was sitting with Amir with some Dr. Rahul Gupta. He is settled in US and he is just now, he's a part of American medical education system, and he wanted to give some maybe having some collaboration with our medical education unit. And I never met him, but again, he said, sir, you taught me when I was in the first, he was also in the first or second batch of that. Dr. Deepak, who is the inventor of the world's smallest and cheapest ventilator, which is available only for rupees 1 lakh, belongs to University College of Medical Sciences, and his ventilator saved millions of lives during the COVID period. So these are just a few names which just came to my mind, and you could be the rest there. So few tips for smooth transition. Be prepared emotionally and psychologically for the next 5 years. Start a day before, conclude the day work, prepare for the next day. Be attentive to what is going on. Familiarize with the support system. You have an excellent support system here. I'll just enumerate a few things where you can come to for support if needed. Don't underperform in the present, worrying for the future. Eat well, sleep well, and exercise well. Study little bit every day. Study for long hauls and plan the breaks if needed. It's all about making or striking a balance between the education, social life, examination, and physical and mental fitness. What to do if you need help? The most dreaded word in the first year in the fresher's life is ragging. So we have an anti-ragging squad. It's not that we are roaming here, there, and everywhere, but we will try to protect you from ragging as far as possible. And now ragging is a punishable offense. You have an anti-ragging squad, you can complain directly in the anti-ragging cell. It's online. There is an online portal where and there is an anti-ragging committee of the college which will look into it. And mind you, it is a serious offense. It is a highly serious offense where the offender can be punished with expulsion. And if it is a physical ragging, even the physical punishment, criminal punishment is also given to the offender. So they also know it, and so whenever, don't tolerate ragging of any sort. Okay, छोटा मोटा चलता है, कहानी सुना दो, गाना सुना दो, वो अपनी छोटी मोटी बातें हैं, ठीक है, तो सुना दो. But whenever it comes to physical or a mental abuse, mental harassment, be brave to. But then the important is that you raise a complaint in anti-ragging cell. But when we hold the meeting, because it's a big effort, anti-ragging cell consists of 25 members, not only from the college, from beyond college also. Then you say, sir, वो तो भूल गया, याद नहीं है कौन था. या उस टाइम तक आप प्रेशर में आ जाते हो. Don't do that. That will be viewed as very seriously. If you are leveling a complaint, be there, support. We are there to support you. And be there with that complaint till the end. So you have an anti-ragging squad. Then in the hostel, we have Professor Navneet Kaur as the provost. Those who are staying in the hostel, Dr. Manish Narang is the warden of boys' hostel. Dr. Rumpa Saha is the warden of girls' hostel. Then you have, you can note down my number. Feel free to call anytime. No issues at all. Like a family, you call your father, you call your well-wisher. So feel free to call me anytime if you have any problem at any time. This number is open all 24 hours. You can send a WhatsApp message. You can send a mail also. So 9811 597172. We have a internal complaints committee. Internal complaints committee looks after complaints of sexual harassment to women at the workplace. So any complaint of that sort, feel free to file a complaint with Professor Shukla Das, or anything Any complaint it has to, you can file directly to the principal, and principal will send it to the concerned relevant officer. We have a wellness committee taking care of your mental health by our HOD of psychiatry, Professor M.S. Bhatia, and we also have an equal opportunity cell. People or students with different enabled or with different abilities we help them with the equal opportunity cell, so that we give equal opportunity to all. All our areas except one or two where we are working are enabled for differently enabled people. Even in the bank, it's just one floor, we have a lift there. Even in the library, we have 2-3 floors, so we have a lift here. We have lift to all the lecture theaters, except 1 or 2 lecture theater you may have to climb up 2 or 3 steps, but there we are trying to put the chair lift, so that again you don't face any problem when accessing these areas. And finally, we have a student grievance redressal cell, which is chaired by the principal, and the coordinator is Professor Satyendra Singh. And feel free to lodge a complaint in student grievance redressal cell if you have any, for resolution of your complaints. This is our vision for UCMS in next 5 years. I want you to help me. I want you to help the faculty, help everybody, the administration, in realizing this dream. We want to be one of the top 5 ranked medical colleges consistently. अभी कभी कभी ऊपर 5 में चले जाते हैं, फिर नीचे आ जाते हैं, तो नीचे आने वाला प्रोसेस खत्म होना चाहिए. We need to be consistently in the top 5. I want that UCMS be a hub of cohabitation and collaboration for facilitators and learning. We want to foster, motivate, and empower you by creating opportunities for professional development. There will be many opportunities here: professional development, academics, and research. And as I said, research is a forte. Research, teaching, both are forte of University College of Medical Sciences. So it's already a center of excellence in the research and medical education. We are gradually moving to the concept of digital UCMS, where everything we want has to be digital. Your attendance will going to be digital in a little while, in a short while, so with no chances of proxy in the classes. Is that a bad news? So no chances of proxy or impersonation. So that will be digital. All the official work is going to be digital, removing the files and all. And we are going to set up a studio, digital studio here for live streaming. We already have live streaming on YouTube. We have now we have developed a strong presence on social media. We have UCMS social handle on Twitter. We have UCMS social handle on Facebook, and also the Insta. So I implore you that you all follow all the 3 pages, where you will get day-to-day official information of UCMS, and feel free to send whatever you achieve so that we can post it on those handles. Dr. Satyendra Singh once again is the nodal person for that. Or you send anything to me, I will direct it to the concerned official. The emphasis will be on clear communication, constant feedback, and developing trust. That is the main issue that will be there. Do you remember, anybody can recognize this man? Yes? Ram Krishna Paramhans. Ram Krishna Paramhans, few will realize, few will recognize. Had I put on a photograph of Swami Vivekananda, everybody would have recognized. Vivekananda to suna hai na? Ram Krishna Paramhans ka naam nahi suna. Ram Krishna Paramhans was the teacher of Swami Vivekananda. So I want that we, as your teachers, we are happy in being Ram Krishna Paramhans. You be the Vivekananda to carry the torch of UCMS all over the globe and enlighten the life of millions and millions of people. All of you will come across together. So this is so all the best and blessings from your parents, away from your home. Do well, and congratulations once again to the parents for nice grooming of your children. Thank you very much once again. That is a parting message. I hope you don't be that Sikh kebab. Thank you very much.